Hi, so my name's Rich Waterman, and welcome to the latest edition of the Think and Get Rich show. So I'm Rich, owner of Get Rich Coaching and Consultancy. I'm a personal coach and a business coach and a speaker. And I help people to get financially rich, emotionally rich, and time rich by being in flow like Waterman. It's a bit cheesy, but it works. And I have the great pleasure today getting on my show today a gentleman by the name of Moses Joel Nalocca. He's a client of mine, coaching client of mine. He's got unbelievable levels of energy. Great guy, massive heart, very much what I would call a servant leader. And I just wanted to introduce you all to him on my show. So Moses, give us a bit about your background and how we met and what you do now and all things like that.
Hello, Rich. Hello, everybody. Hello. Glad to be part of this new show you brought in. You're always ready with new creative ideas, and that are totally different from what other people are doing in the market. So I'm really privileged, and thank you to be part of this. And how did this journey begin? So basically, I attended at one seminar where I came to know about Rich Waterman, and this seminar was done by Investment Mastery in October. And I was kind of always trying to get out of the box and try to find solutions on how to have the best strategies of being financially free. Yep. So I came at this seminar on, I remember it was about stocks and trades. Yeah, exactly. A workshop, one-day workshop. And I came to know Rich Waterman, and I was really impressed by his path of life, where he came from. And I said, well, I could also be like that. And so I went on with my path with the training and with the study with the Investment Mastery. And then things shifted and changed I think at the end of January, when we had the wealth creation masterclass, and that's where I changed some paradigms I had in my mind, and I said, okay, from this year onwards, if I have had this kind of life, is basically because I didn't have some kind of information and support. So I went to check on the website if you were coaching, and as I was kind of being blocked, because it was saying you are coaching high performance people, and I was saying, well, I'm not that kind of person. I'm still kind of not on that level. So I just put it on a side. But then I had the courage to say, well, Rich, I need help to go ahead in my life. I feel a little bit stuck on, and you said, I was quietly surprised. You said, yeah, I'm willing to coach an individual like you. And here we are. So I'm part of your team, and I'm really glad about that.
That's good to hear. Yeah. I mean, so one of the things that I talk about is I coach peak performers and high net worth individuals. And you are undoubtedly a peak performer in the way that you show up in the world and your energy levels and your commitment. I know also from having worked with you, Tony Robbins' event, Unleash the Power Within, when you were one of the crew leaders, you know, how amazingly you show up, how good you are at running teams, how well organized you are, great with people and everything like that. So that's when really we started unpacking a bit more about your life history and all the business skills that you've got, and really some of the business opportunities that you're both getting into now, and also ones that you're looking for. Exactly. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted you on the show, was also for you to talk about, you know, your background, your skills, your business experience, and also to make other people aware about Moses. Because, you know, if I was you and you're running business projects, Moses has got some amazing skills that, you know, I would be encouraging people to potentially look to, whether get Moses in as a non-executive director or a consultant, or maybe even sometimes work on a project with you. You know, put it this way, when you meet this guy once, his energy will literally knock you over. So that's why I wanted him on the show. So tell us a little bit more about some of your background in terms of the business experience you've had, because you've had a very deep and wide experience, and I just wanted everyone to know a bit more about that side of it.
Yeah, all right. So basically, my experience began when, as a young teenager in Italy, because I'm Italian. As a young teenager, I began working as a waiter, and soon after that, they saw me that I had skills that I could manage. I could stand some pressure, because when customers are really somehow not satisfied, you need to calm them down and give them and offer them new value and new chances, new opportunities. So I began being a manager like that, and then I was always attracted by the business environment. So as I went to uni and as I went to study law, I found that that wasn't my road, that wasn't my path. So I began working as a door-to-door sales consultant. And then from there, I had success. I began leading small teams on door-to-door sales. And then we began a test, and I was the first one to open up sales on electrical deals by phone in the early 2007.
Wow.
And in Italy, this was really something completely, totally new. So I became a team leader, and then from a team leader, I was promoted as a supervisor, and we opened another office with over 200 employees, and then another third one with other 300 employees. So I found myself that I was at 28 and I was managing 600 employees, training them, finding the best skills, taking them to the highest level. And when I was 30, I got to a point that I went to my CEO, my boss, and I told him, listen, I've done everything in the company. What else can I do? What other value can I add to the company? I feel I'm a little bit stuck. I need to go a step further. And they said, well, there's nothing else you can do right now. Or you become the CEO and this won't happen, or there's nothing else to do. And I told them, well, thank you so much. I'm going to find my own way. And I went on the market with no skills, nothing. And I said, okay, what am I good at? I'm good at getting a small business, adding my massive value, and taking them to the next step. So I said, okay, let me open my business agency and let me find small companies who are looking for somebody who is good at sales and marketing, and let me launch them. And once I launch them, I can just step up and do my exit. So I began doing this with kind of small success, but then these companies were on a small local mindset level. So when I was taking them to big companies in Milan, like Nestle, Ocean Group, and international firms like this, they were kind of, oh, you have taken us too far. That's too big. We're not ready for that. And I was kind of all this effort, and then they just want to remain on a local, small, regional level.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. And I said, yeah, okay, so I need to play the game on a higher level. That's why I came in London, began from zero, and let's see where I will end up.
Yeah, and I know that you're currently a manager in the hospitality industry, but that's kind of potentially really a stepping stone in terms of you then again forming joint ventures, working with businesses. You're bringing your sales and marketing expertise into that, and you say I've mentioned this before, but one thing when you meet Moses is that his energy and level of engagement is magnetic. And I actually used him as an example. We ran this 2-day mindset event for Investment Mastery, who I speak for in January, and I actually used Moses as an example of, look, when you show up with this level of energy, stuff happens, particularly with energy with the right intention as well, but a service-based intention. And it's true. So what sort of, I know you've been looking at a few opportunities recently as well, which, feel free to talk about those, and then also what else, what sort of would be an ideal fit for you in terms of things that would work for you using your sales and marketing expertise?
As knowing what my expertise are, and basically they are on marketing, sales, and bringing innovation in a company, because having a Italian background and an expertise on international level markets and on sales, I can really bring a good change in a company and environment, new fresh ideas, and quick execution without too much paralysis on, let's analyze this and that. But I am able to put myself as the front man and just go ahead, let's try it, and we go ahead, and when we always have success. And so basically what was missing is that I had all this energy, these skills and marketing and sales. I've always trained myself with the best, Tony Robbins, Jeffrey Gitomer, T. Harv Eker. So all the best have been sort of my kind of mentors, but I didn't have the right day-to-day leading, so a sort of coach and a mentoring. So once I came to know you, and we have been following a path and a method and a scheme, small steps day by day, results have been coming.
Yeah.
So by your encouragement, I was encouraged to start on going on to play on a higher standard, raise my standard and play on a higher game. So I remember your example. You told me that I was like a Cristiano Ronaldo playing in the local park, in the local team.
Yeah.
And so this has always clicked in my mind. And my question was, so what is the field? Where is the field where I can really play and my value can bring a good contribution and change things?
Yeah.
So right now at the moment, I'm searching for high game players. And to raise up my standard, raise up my challenges. I'm not scared of new challenges. That's why at the moment there's a small company that came in touch with me. We're still on the details of seeing how to work together. But I told them, listen, what is your vision from now to 5 years? Because I don't want to play on small scale. I want to play on a large, high scale and meeting higher quality standard people. So, well, that's what I'm searching for right now.
Yeah.
People who give me the chance and the opportunity to measure myself and to add massive value. One thing I really want to is to add massive value, because once I add in value, definitely results will come in, money will come in, and rewards will come in. I'm not searching for rewards. I'm searching, well, to play on a high ground, on a high level.
Yeah, and the rewards will naturally come as part of that. I totally understand what you're saying there. So one of the things that what I love about you, Moses, is that combination of very high standards, very high energy, and a very much like, let's get in and just make it work. So you kind of roll your sleeves up, get in there, and then find solutions within that. As you said, you don't fall into that overthinking kind of paralysis by analysis, as you called it. You just get in there and make it work. And I noticed that both from having coached you, but also seeing you at events and also seeing you run the crew section of the crew at the Tony Robbins event, that's exactly how you operate. So a lot of people will see me kind of either through the Tony Robbins environment or on Facebook or met me in various forms. They know that I don't recommend people very often. So it's quite unusual for me to get someone on like this and just say, look, if you have got a business or a project that needs that level of energy, needs that sales and marketing input, needs that innovation input, I unreservedly would recommend you speak to Moses, at least have that conversation, see if there's a fit. If someone wanted to look to get hold of you, what's the best way of contacting you, Moses?
Well, the best way to contact me is by email.
Yeah.
And my email address is mosesjoel.nalocca@gmail.com. Or if you are a direct contact or a client of Rich, you can get in touch through him. I have a daily contact with him by email. So he's kind of become my adoptive father. So and business friend. So that's wonderful. And that's it.
Awesome. So I'll spell that out as well, just so people have got this. So mosesjoel.nalocca@gmail.com. That's MOSESJOEL.NALOCCA@gmail.com. All right.
Oh, you can find me in all the social channels.
Yeah, social channels as well. So through me or through social channels. And then afterwards, when you've used Moses' amazing services, then you can all thank me for introducing you. That's all good. It's all part of the high level network, right? Thanks very much for your time today, my friend. So it's always been a pleasure getting to know you and getting to know you even better. And I'm excited about some of the projects you'll be working on in the near future, where you can bring that Ronaldo level talent onto the right playing field and help someone else get very wealthy and successful, and you can benefit from that too.
Yeah, life is service. So the more you serve, the more you add value, the more comes back to you in return. So that's it.
Awesome.
And thank you so much, Rich, for this opportunity, and thank you for the time you spent with me. And greetings to all your clients and everybody who's watching. Follow Rich.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye now.
Bye-bye.